how is swimming meant to be learned? Because we grew up almost this is the normal where you have to conquer your fear, someone's going to threaten you, and you will find your way. But so many people, I guess, kind of drop out of swimming because of this approach. Why so much coercion that happens in swimming coaching? And
I think first of all, swimming is a very tough sport, because like you mentioned, it's not a natural medium. Like if you have to learn to play football, you're used to running around, you're used to even kicking a ball maybe. But in the water, there's that little fear element where you can't stand, your body starts floating, or the pool is deep. So you don't feel very confident. And we see this among adults as well. So imagine a young 4-year-old or 5-year-old kid in a huge pool. It looks like the pool is never ending. It looks like the pool could be deep. You're feeling very off balance. So I think that's the first thing is we have to understand the fear element is much stronger in swimming. But like you said, in the old days, I think they didn't know enough. They didn't know proper techniques. Right now, when I also train swim teachers, we even teach them how to talk to the swimmers, how to introduce them into the water. We have parent-toddler classes where young babies as young as 1 year, 1.5 years, held by their parents, they get into a group class and they play, have fun, they splash, they blow bubbles, they learn to move their legs. So if you are introduced to a sport or an element of like a different element like water very early and you're made to enjoy it first, then the skills come easily. Like you said, some people might have learned by being thrown in, but many people actually quit. So I think it's very important as swim teachers, we have to be very patient, and also we have to learn that, fun over fear. So I keep telling my coaches as well that when you're teaching swimming, it's about wanting them to stay in the sport. It's not about getting an Olympic medal. It's about, you've taught somebody at the age of 4 or 5, at their 60s, are they still getting into the pool with their grandkids? Are they still enjoying the water? So that is your ultimate goal, to make them fall in love with the water and the sport of swimming. So I think now also kids, like you said, how, your daughter questioned, we have raised a very bunch of smart kids. We have to pat ourselves on the back. At the same time, they know what they feel, they know what they deserve, and that's why they're questioning you and saying, even my kids, they'll say, I'm not enjoying this, why are you making me do this? So it is about listening to them as well, and then it's good for us, it's a learning opportunity for us that things that we tolerated when we were young are not the norm anymore, and we should, work on changing that. So I'm so glad to hear that, she put up that fight that, why this forcing is not going to help and I'm not enjoying it.